We are on the way to Gaza. We set sail earlier this afternoon, and as we set sail, we heard word that the Israelis, who have previously imposed a 20-mile exclusion zone around the Gaza Strip's waters, have now extended that exclusion zone to 68 miles. Now, of course, this exclusion zone isn't recognized internationally, as Israel claimed to have withdrawn from Gaza and ended its occupation there, but nonetheless it continues to impose this blockade by air, by land, by sea, and it's designated this entire area as a military no-go area, and it's warned that if these ships continue and sail into that area, it will board them, it will arrest everybody on board and take them to the port of Ashdod, from where it will process them, either deport them or put them in prison.
Por el momento, a simple vista se pueden apreciar 3 fragatas y helicópteros sobrevolando, a pesar de que estamos en aguas internacionales, a kilómetros de la costa de Israel. Invitamos a todos en Gran Bretaña a ayudarnos, a estar alerta y a hacer que nuestro gobierno intervenga, porque hay más de 35 británicos a bordo del barco. Esperamos que el gobierno trate de ayudar a detener a Israel en sus acciones de piratería estatal, porque tratan de intimidarnos y de impedir que esta ayuda humanitaria tan esperada llegue a Gaza.
The organizers on board the Marvi Marmar, after 2 people have been confirmed killed by the Israeli army, have now asked all the passengers to go inside. They've raised the white flag, this after Israeli commandos descended upon the ship in international water from a helicopter, as well as surrounded it by vessels from all sides. Tens of people, civilians, have been injured. There are still sounds of live fire despite the white flag being raised. Tens of people have been injured. 2 people have been killed on board the ship, which holds 600 activists, parliamentarians, women, children and the elderly, all of whom are civilians. Organizers have asked everyone to go inside, so this is where we shall head. Jamal Al-Shayal, Al Jazeera, on board the Marvi Marmara in international waters of the Mediterranean Sea.
It's incredible to me, even though I know what Israel does every day to Palestinians, but to attack ships carrying humanitarian aid, hundreds of people, 10,000 pounds of humanitarian aid, Nobel laureates, members of parliament, to attack them so violently with such lethal force, and now to learn that it looks like, I guess it's 15 to 16 people at least appear to have been killed. I'm just profoundly shocked and saddened at what has happened, and I think Israel has maybe finally gone too far. This is just so outrageous, although again, the key, once again, is will the U.S. media cover this? Will Americans even learn it? When they learn it, will they get the truth, or will they get Israeli spin? Associated Press, so far, the only report they have out at this point is that 2 have been killed. It's very short, it's very mild. Will they cover it honestly? Will the newspapers pick it up? Will television news cover it? Or will the American public, whose tax money Israel is using, once again either not hear about it or get the Israeli spin instead of the real facts? I think those...
condemned this act and described it as a war crime against humanity. About 750, of course, people, some of them children, old people, civilians. They are being attacked by armed Navy commandos. I was told that these people were carrying white flags, and they sent SOS messages by the Israeli commanders. They continued to attack them, firing live rounds, gas canisters, attacking them. The preparations here, it's really a very angry day for the Palestinians, very sad. The Palestinians are very angry, of course. The pro-Palestinian activists all over the world are very angry. They didn't expect the Israeli Navy, to be, to use such lethal force against civilians who are delivering humanitarian supplies, about 10,000
Pero es una vergüenza la indiferencia europea ante las masacres y cómo se salta la ley internacional, el Estado criminal de Israel.
President Abbas has described this as an attack against humanity. What's been the reaction in Ramallah?
Well, the reaction surely has been unanimous, and it's really been quite strong. The Palestinian president and his office issuing several statements, as you said, calling this attack an attack against humanity, an act that went well beyond anything expected, as in the words of the Prime Minister. President Mahmoud Abbas has officially declared 3 days of mourning in the occupied Palestinian territory, and he accused Israel of pre-planning this attack on the freedom.
I'm quite shocked to hear what has happened.
Estoy indignada por lo que ha pasado. No puedo creer que Israel haga algo así. Incluso después de estar 5 semanas en Gaza y ver cómo atacaban a diario a agricultores palestinos que trabajaban en su tierra, me esperaba algún tipo de violencia. Pero el hecho de que Israel se sienta libre de atacar barcos con ayuda humanitaria, con activistas pacíficos a bordo que ni siquiera estaban en sus aguas territoriales, es chocante. Creen que lo pueden hacer como castigo, algo que llevan practicando mucho tiempo. Espero que la comunidad internacional y la opinión pública mundial se despierten y que esta tragedia dé a conocer más de cerca la manera en la que Israel se comporta. Espero que los fallecidos y heridos en el incidente ayuden a sacar a la luz lo que están viviendo los palestinos cada día, eso que llevan viviendo desde hace 62 años. Ojalá que estas muertes y sufrimientos no sean en vano y que alguien decida por fin que Israel tiene que detener su ofensiva.
Suç işliyorlar demek istemiyoruz. Onlar burayı seyrediyor. Evet, helikopter burada. Helicopter as well have surrounded it by vessels from all sides. Tens of people, civilians, have been injured. There are still sounds of live.
Assalamu alaikum. This is important announcement. This is from the captain. Please, all the brothers on Marvi Marmar, go back on your seats. Go back to your cabin and sit on your seats.
مع ذلك الشباب مستعدون للمضي في مقاومتهم ضد جنود الاحتلال. نسمع الآن.
Gerçekten bu insanların sizin yardımınıza ihtiyacı var. Gel bir iş asla değil. Bu ancak bir düşmana yapılabilecek bir şey. Lütfen bir şeyler yapın. Burada bir katliam var. Canilik insanlara hayatlarına kastediyor. Buradan tüm dünyaya sesleniyoruz.
اوكي اذا هذا هنا جريح ايضا في حاله خطره مصاب في راسه برصاص جنود الاحتلال، اضافه الى وجود شهيد على متن هذه السفينه، بالاضافه الى ربما باتوا الان بالعشرات المصابون على ما يزال رصاص الاحتلال ينهال على المتضامنين.